Hi, this is some of my art. This is a psychic interpretation of a soul of an artist, a sketch of an artist I did. And it's ripped in half, and it's meant to be a dimensional piece of work that stands on a table. And this is the sketch. It's meant for you to walk around it. That sound you hear is the dog chewing on a bone. This is the very first sketch I ever did. I was searching online and looking at, I forget what it was, and I came across an old black and white photo, and it made me cry, like I knew the person. And I'd never seen him before. Never seen him a day in my life. And through some research, it wasn't too hard to find who this was. And I probably did a poor representation of who it is. But this is Picasso. This is Pablo Picasso when he was young. And this here, that's what I see. As best as I could get it. That's what I see. And it can be viewed in many different ways. This isn't its final form. This is it after traveling. That's Pablo. And this is, I just put this away, so I kind of messed it up. Excuse me while I fiddle with it. This artist was alive when I made this. And I saw a photo of this artist. I saw this artist on PBS on a special about Utah artists. And why she stuck out to me is the colors that she used and the vibrancy of her depictions of women. And I loved it. And I came across a picture of her when she was young. And this is Pilar Pobel. She's a Spanish artist, and she saw really hard times when she was a child and then came to America and didn't really get into art until after she was an empty nester, in a sense. And that reminded me of myself. I didn't find art until my 50s. And I love her colors. And this is what I see of her soul. And she died recently, and I regret that I never got to meet her. But in a sense, I have. And now you guys can too. This is what I see. This is Pilar Pobel. And I don't know. These are the only two sketches that I've ever done so far. I've only been an artist for like a year or so, but these are the only two that I've been led to do. And yeah, they both are Spanish artists, and they both have the initials PP, and I don't know what that means yet. It's got to mean something, because my art always kind of it'll mean something down the line. And if not, I love them. Like, why in my dreams there's a like a glowing plaque behind it that gives a little information about the artist. And it's not hung on a wall. Well, I guess it could be, but it sits on a table. It's meant to be observed from different angles. And it's even meant to be touched. These parts, like the soul parts, they're meant to be touched, to be felt. And I know in the long run, that's probably not a great thing, but I want to be interactive. That's why it's kind of sloppy. See, I just ripped it. I just cut it with a knife. Okay, so an artist I really love and admire said that just do it. Stop staring at it. And I have a lot of drawings, but these are some of my only paintings. I guess you'd call it mixed media. And this is a mix of watercolor, acrylics, pen, ink, and tempera. I think that's what it's called. And they might look a little diluted because I do a process I call squish painting. And these have been blotted with other sheets of paper and made into different artworks. Pilar has given birth to 4 or 5 pieces. And the same with Pablo here. And none of them look the same. And I've even mingled, as I see these as my kind of artistic fairy godparents. I don't agree with who he was as a man, but as an artist and as a visionary and tortured soul that he is, he's, you know, it's Picasso. And like I said, I had the weird connection with him, although I don't know why. And Pilar, who is phenomenal and feminine and, you know, a fairy godmother in a sense. I identify with a lot of her art. It's just beautiful. And the colors speak to me, and I love her. And I don't know, I didn't pick them. They kind of picked me. And so I keep them up like this. And for the last year, I kind of talk to them. It's crazy, right? I'm crazy. I talk to them. It's kind of like my inner child here. I was hurt too, you know, as a child. So that's her, but that's also me. And this is me too, you know. I gotta get shit done. I have to. This is the male and masculine. This is the female and male of me. Whatever. You know what I mean. And I argue with Picasso all the time. He doesn't talk back, but we do have conversations. Pilar is just kind of avoidant of the fighting. See how mean he looks? Look at you. Looking like evil Spock. Isn't that crazy how that does that? My grandson says it creeps me out. That's my art. I'm weird. My art is weird too, and I hope you love it. And keep it to yourself if you don't. Because I love it. I love it. Okay, leave me a comment and tell me if you like it. Bye.